Alright guys, welcome back for another video, and today we're going to introduce a brand new game which is going to be called One Piece Nika Awakening. Now as the name suggests, it's going to be One Piece. However, it's not going to be an officially licensed game. You can probably tell by this interface already. It's not probably the most neat interface out there. However, what does make this game very unique is actually it's a free pay to win game. Now, this might sound strange to a lot of you guys because free and pay to win just doesn't go together. They contradict each other literally. However, that's because of this platform that I'm using, which you can actually get free gacha resources every single day, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But start off, let's just quickly kind of show you guys what exactly is the content in this game, and then I'll talk about how to get all of those free resources for free and become essentially a pay to win by paying absolutely nothing. So the game itself is a pretty standard anime gacha game. You guys probably seen this kind of format of games a lot, to be honest. If you go into the list of characters that you can obtain, obviously it's just going to be characters from the franchise. Now, it does actually have a very deep pool of characters that you're able to summon from, and it also goes pretty far into the later arcs as well. So you can see here, you see characters at least as of the version from Wonder Country, so that's pretty far down. And also obviously you also have Nika as well. That's kind of what the whole game is named after. And then you can also skip Roger here. I don't actually believe I've seen Roger in any other One Piece games, so this is also quite interesting. And obviously once you actually have a character, they have very different skills they're able to use, and also you have equipments that you can put onto them as well. There's a bit of a description as well if you do actually want to see the background story and also their stats. And obviously this is the skill section as well. Every single character is going to have their own unique skills, and they also come with their own unique animations, etc. Now, basically, just like any other anime gacha games, you kind of do your summons to get all of those characters that you actually want. And once you have the characters you want, you can then go into battle stage and then basically do a formation of 5 characters from your, well, whichever characters you have. Now, you can't actually change the order of the character, I believe. At least I haven't figured out a way to change them. But once you have the team that you want, which is mainly just going to be based on your characters, you can then enter the battle itself. Now, for just I'm in the story mode right now, which is where there's going to be story cutting. Obviously, if you don't want to watch that, you can simply skip it. And then here is what's going to look like the battle interface itself. So basically it's just like this. Well, I mean, the battle was way too quick because I actually had that on ×3 speed. So let me just show you a different one now. I'm gonna slow it down just so that you guys can actually see the battle combat system itself. So you can choose to whether to place an auto and also the speed it plays. All of the character will attack automatically once they actually charge up. What's going to happen is that you can then release a special skill, and this one will actually come with an animation which you can then watch as well. So it's quite nice. Obviously, if you don't actually want to manually battle it through every single time, then all you have to do is simply put it into the auto mode. So the game itself, as you can see, it's pretty simple. It's also very similar to lots of actual anime gacha games that you may have played in the past. But what makes it truly unique, I guess it's not so much the game itself, but more the platform that you'll be playing this game through. It's actually the fact that you can actually get a free pay-to-win coupon every single day. So you can buy any resources you want in the game for absolutely nothing, okay? So basically the way to do it is you have to play this game through a platform called X7 Game. I'll show you at the end of the video how to download that. But basically there's going to be this button on the left hand side where it's then going to hover up and show you guys all of the benefits that X7 Game platform is able to offer. And within that, there's a section called welfare, and then as you can see here, there's going to be coupon which you can use every single day. Now the monetary value for this is in the Chinese currency, by the way, but if you translate this to US dollars, probably like 70-80 US dollars every single day that you can get for absolutely free and for multiple users as well. Okay, so let me just show you how to actually use this. So first of all, let's take a look at all of the events which are available right now. One of them is going to be a first recharge top-up bonus. So basically, you've probably seen this in other anime games, other gacha games as well. When you make any kind of purchase, you're going to collect some resources for free. And this one even includes one SP character as well, which is nice. Now let's make some actual purchases, but without using any money at all. Okay. So if I go to here, you can see there's a VIP system, and obviously with any kind of game similar like this, the higher VIP you get, the more better passive benefit or perks you will also get every single day. So it's very important to become a, just top up as much as you can to get all of those privilege. Normally, it's going to cost you a huge amount of money to do that. However, in this game, you can actually do this for absolutely for free. Okay. So let me just show you. If I go to this, let's say just buy this monthly pass small one. There's actually two different versions. I can actually purchase this. It can says this requires 5 points. Whatever I choose to pay directly or pay with points. Let's just purchase directly. Okay, I don't even know what points are. However, what you're gonna see here is that previously we have a daily coupon, which I told you is worth about 70, 80 USD. Now what's gonna happen is that even though this is gonna cost $5 in real life money, because of that coupon, I'm actually going to make this deduction straight away, so I don't actually have to pay anything. I actually take a note of the numbers. So basically, right now it's showing me I have a balance of 67 GBP, so that's my UK currency. I'm not sure whether the £3 is after already deduction, but you can just take a note of the number here. I'm just going to make a page now. And what you'll see here is that if I go back to the section, you can see my gems literally just went up. And you can see here, I have already have a top-up limit, which have increased as well. Previously on a big fat 0. Now it's already up to 500 because I just bought this. And also at the same time, first recharge bonus can now actually be activated because I literally just purchased something and therefore it counts me as having already made a payment even though I didn't spend any real life money. And in fact, the fun doesn't stop there because like I said, this is something that you can do every single day, and also the balance can actually be used multiple times even within the same day. As long as you still have balance left, you can make more purchase for that day as well. Okay, so now let me just make another purchase. For example, I noticed that also this annual pass. Let's buy that as well, right? Let's just purchase directly. Take a note of that. Previously, it was like 67 GBP left remaining on the coupon. Now I can just simply purchase this again. The coupon value will go down. However, once again, I got this absolutely for free. And in fact, I can just repeatedly doing this. You can see here the top up limit went up as well. Previously, I was VIP 0. Now, all of a sudden, I'm already at VIP 6. And what do I have to spend in order to do that? Absolutely nothing. All of these perks are only available if you play via the sponsor of today's video, which is going to be X7 Game Platform. Now, here's how you can download it. I'll be sharing this link in the comment section. Once you click on it, there are going to be download button depending on what operating system your phone is on. Now, once you click on it, you will be downloading not the app itself, but actually the X7 Game Platform, which as you can see will be on the right hand side. Now, this is essentially just going to be like the Chinese version of Google Play. So you can search for whatever game you want to play, and obviously in today's case, it's going to be One Piece Nika Awakening. And once you see it, you can just simply download it and start playing.